the junior captain, will serve for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Savannah Colheed with a nice kill there, the freshman.
I don't think you can split love for anything else.
Good serve there from Sun. But Savannah Colheed. Sun will send it over. They're on the outside. That's Geddes. And Geddes.
This transfer worked her way over to Nebraska and has become one of the best players in the nation. Indiana with a nice kill there out of Morgan Geddes, the freshman. Nah, easily put away that time. Great serve, and it set up Geddes for an easy kill. Big steps in every single year, and ultimately get to the spot where Rutgers can be competing for that Big Ten championship. So I could feel the energy when I spoke with Coach Caitlin Schweihofer, and so far we're seeing a lot of energy here in the first set, and it allows for a lot of different schemes for Caitlin Schweihofer to draw up. Great dig that time by Chidi. Maximova brought the thunder, but it was dug out. Great rally so far, and it ends in a block for Indiana. Right down the middle, though, they go right back to the well. That one gave Rutgers a lot of trouble. And they get a block, the Hoosiers. Colheed and Geddes.
Straight to that far side. That missed by a long shot. And they said originally it was tipped. As instead, Morgan Geddes gets the kill back for Indiana. Leads the Indiana team in service errors. Here's Schmitz again. That's a block. Layla Blackwell, Morgan Geddes. Set point for Iowa. Colheed, it's a kill. Savannah Colheed on the board.
It's really just diving under that ball every single time, and she's getting that ball up in the air, ready for the Hoosiers to set it up and set that kill over to Wisconsin. Now Wisconsin, you know, they can always win.
One of the many freshmen on this young, very young and talented Indiana roster.
It's almost inbounds, just not quite.
Yeah, Haley Armstrong floating that one up to Geddes, and Geddes there with the power punch right there. So
Rettke. That one's going to be an overpass. And Wisconsin tried to take advantage, but Morgan Geddes with the solo rejection.
Penn State women's volleyball, like all sports teams at Penn State, are involved in. Now here's Parker for the serve. Received by Indiana, set outside the attack line over the left side. Swing and a kill. Look at that again. It was actually Morgan Geddes with the Fitzpatrick set the serve. She started the season as one of the best freshmen in the Big Ten. Received by Indiana. Fitzner sets, left side, swing, kill.
Good execution there by the Hoosiers.
5-5, Armstrong the serve, jump float serve. Penn State receives Hampton. That's set at the attack line, left side Fitzpatrick, block back, kill. Actually not a kill, excuse me, that's a block.
A booming ball that time from Morgan Geddes.
Really identifying this out-of-system play and uses that broad jump from Purdue come in and contribute.
Lollipop serve. You're right, Emma Ellis was really involved early on in this match for Purdue. It's a really deep Boilermakers team. Cleveland, a save by Stockham. And from the back row, Geddes out of play. And a point for Indiana.
But they're not going to take another look at it. From the first view we had, it looked like it might have just barely been in. So a good kill there, and Indiana gets back on the board.
Indiana needs to stop the run in a game that is, full of runs.
Dowler a set to the back row, and a big attempt there. Finds the line.
Down the line. Great accuracy.
Layla Blackwell tries to smash one down, blocked. Armstrong will send it over for Indiana. This one set up for Sire, dug out by Armstrong. Blackwell tries to find a gap, and Armstrong keeps it alive for Indiana. Big swing from Edwards, dug out by Maryland, is a good rally. Sire tries to find the line, unable to do so, dug out by Fitzner, and Edwards will now hit it over. A good rally coming here. Sire with a big swing, dug out by Edwards. A swing coming from Geddes is kept alive but out of bounds, and a big point there from Indiana on a great rally. 18 service errors, 9 from each side, that has led to this match being really close. A big kill there for Indiana as they take the 22-21 lead off the arm of Morgan Geddes.
Subbed out there, and now it's Armstrong. So now Indiana looking to get back-to-back points, and Maryland having to go backwards again. It's Pritchard. Dower's just going to have to let that one go, and that one barely gets over. It's Westbeld, and another kill up front.
So much power up front. We've seen a couple from Stockham, another from Geddes, and even Edwards. And there's a service ace. I mean, that one untouched from Morgan Geddes.
Again, just like with IU, they're growing pains, and they'll just continue to work on that.
So Geddes able to get that one over the net. Kara Lewis able to try to dig that one out, but couldn't really get good positioning, and that one went backward. This new recruiting class coming in next season, and you have Steve Aird really cooking up something potentially special here in Bloomington.
Yeah, and Steve Aird's just really excited to have his entire team back, just because he knows now his team will have that experience.
Got a good one here in set number 4. Maryland up 2, and Sire sets things up to Stockham. Then to Nauman, to Dower, and now to Erica Pritchard, blocked up at the line, and it's Savannah Colheed, who does her thing. I mean, she leads this team in block assist.
Kwiatkowski serves cross court. That is passed out to the outside. That's going to be cross court and off the platform of Jones. Grant almost got there on the starting to come along. They only trail by 3. Wolverines lead at 17-14. And there's a block for the Hoosiers. 4th set. They went blockless in the 2nd and 3rd frames. Dowd with the setter dump. That's dug up by Armstrong. She'll go back to Morgan Geddes, who bounces the ball down the line just in front of Hannah Grant. Armstrong to serve once again. A great pass from Beals. That'll go out to Malinowski. That's dug up by Westfeld. And that's going to be another kill for Morgan Geddes.
Left on serve receive, and Fitzner will serve, and she goes at Raina Terry. Passes nails, high set to Bruna. She's roofed.
We talked about it in the first set. The middles for Illinois, Collins and Hinton, have played so well tonight. A combined 10 kills and 8 blocks. Played out to Cooney. Stockham charging towards the net. Beautiful diving play from Cooper. And Cooney blocked at the net, point Indiana.
but she did what we call a J-stroke to get it perfectly up to Diana Brown. About just out of arm's length of the barrel, Armstrong.
Here's Diana Brown serving. Set up for Geddes down the line. And a point, Indiana.
She was taking line, and at the last minute, you see her left arm.
This one's dug out by Sarami. 4-0 Indiana.
Really nice job there. A lot of times the Hoosiers can send it right back, but like in that case, that gives them their 8th point.
What a stop there. Hiller's setting it up. And that one is sent over for the kill. It's the kill to finish set 1 in favor of the Indiana Hoosiers. They take it. And with that, it's the area where they've competed with the Hoosiers the best. There's no question about it, Samantha. Well, there's a kill to stop the momentum and give Indiana the lead again. 4th kill of the match. Sarami back in to serve. Blocked again. Colheed's been all over this one.
And has just been really great here for...
Absolutely. Haley Armstrong in to serve. And that's a fantastic block by the duo of Hillers and Geddes. Hillers up 3-2. Indiana unable to get the kill. A nice touch by Felice. Set to Geddes, and that ball's high in the air. Geddes once again. She converts there. A beautiful... And there's Morgan Geddes.
There we go.
Westbeld back to serve.
Good
Good
block
block.
there.
Felice unable to get that past the Hoosiers as well.
It's set here. It's just the first one, and it's been a lot of fun. Set up for Ratliff. Ratliff, and that time it's blocked. And Geddes.
You could see, it just looked like just another sophomore that was a great recruit by Caleb Banworth and has grown a lot. Freshman to sophomore year.
Sent down and now kept alive. Battle at the net. Stays on Indiana's side. Here's Geddes. Edwards now. Geddes again. Lofts that one beautifully in bounds for the kill. Schnitta with that jump serve that has a spiral downturn on it. Saris kept alive by Ratliff and Bear. Sarami kept alive, and now a free ball sent over. Set up for Ratliff and kept alive. Tapped over now. What a rally here again. And Ratliff dug out by Sarami. Ratliff again. My goodness. Geddes finishes it off.
What a wild point there. Both teams putting their heart on the line, out of system. That was fun. Just who wants it more? And the Hoosiers haven't won a lot of 50-50 balls tonight. See if that's the spark they need. Try to complete a comeback.
Bear. Sarami. She's been excellent, leading the team in digs and showing you why. Bear again, and kept alive. Saris this time. That one might have gone out, but it's kept in play. And we've got another one of these fun rallies. How will it end? With a Geddes kill again!
Third set. Another look. What a beautiful set, too, by Hayworth behind the back. IU off the Purdue serve. Morgan Geddes did not play on Friday. She gets her first kill here for the Hoosiers. She averaged 1.6 blocks per set last year. That was 4th in Division I. Dale Johnson was the big factor early. It's been Trammell in the latter stage of this match. Geddes finds the sideline.
Londot's going to keep banging those hands as long as they're there.
She's got 8 kills on the night, hitting over 400. Emily Londot. Westfeld had success with that earlier. There's Ramelsberg, and that ball clanging around and over by Pedraza, well then put away by the Hoosiers with Geddes.
We see a touch off the block, just a pancake by Londot to keep that ball alive. Then Pedraza sends it over, but...
And there we go with Indiana. They're getting the block party rolling.
And now they're back level.
Toward the side. Nice play by Dowler to keep that alive for Nebraska. Hoosiers answer. Blocked. They'll try again. Saris blocked again. This time it goes back to Kaylee Thomas for Dowler for Nebraska. Back we go to the side, and that is an Indiana point. The way last spring, it was like, all right, all bets are off with COVID, no fans, this, that. But I think a big thing that as Sam Sire serves this one, Indiana's return it from the ground. Sarame again before an emphatic spike. And we're not at a 13. COVID and no fans and back-to-backs and weekend and conference play and this and that. A new thing is, here's Sam Sire. Get it over, spiked and killed. Perfectly placed to that back right corner.
Here at set number 3 after taking the first 2.
Areas of the court, they're trying to build something here later on in this first set.
Oh, Minnesota's blockers making it very difficult to get clean looks too. That time though, it works for Morgan Geddes. Still serving is Geddes. Wenis for Minnesota. Sarame the dig, blocked by the Gophers. Zumak blocked as well. Big dig by Wenis. Quick, crafty shot from Myers. Big dig by McGraw. Point still alive for both of these squads. Miabe. Now Samity is stuffed.
Wow, what a point for Indiana. Great defensively, good set choices, and then Samity just blocked here at the net.
Myers again. Geddes, point to Indiana.
Back in this rotation, they're executing.
Dug by Edwards that time. Here is Geddes. Takes a little heat off of that one. Samity. Difficult dig by Sarame. Geddes gets it through.
Sarame to keep that ball in play. That's what we want to see more from Indiana if they want to hang around.
Miabe gets it over to Samity. Geddes, just beyond the outstretched arm of Miabe, gives the Hoosiers the point. Colheed.
Michigan now brings the score back to Knotts at 13. It's back to Geddes. Geddes gets the kill as the ball bounces into the the Michigan bench.
Rutgers coming off a competitive but still sweep by the hands of Maryland in College Park, also on Wednesday. Hoosiers will start right left side and Morgan Geddes. Chip by Cheslake, a joust at the net. Hoosiers will reset over to Geddes again right side for the redshirt freshman. Bolika, the set to Cheslake, dug out by Sarami. Geddes tries the third time is the charm. A kill for the redshirt freshman, Hoosiers shot first. Kojadinovic now back to serve, the 5th-year senior out of Russia. Right side, and Geddes again. Left side, right side. Morgan Geddes off to a great start for the Hoosiers today. Cam Hayworth back to serve. Picked up by Chitty. Vojadinovic. Edwards will give it a try. Sarah sends it over. Vernon, a nice tip at the net. The middle blocker. Second try, that's Morgan Geddes. And she finishes it with the right slam. Canadian from outside of Toronto, and Hamilton delivering. Rutgers trying to bounce back. Rejection at the net. Geddes showing off some defense.
As you see it right here, she was ready for it.
Big swings from Morgan Geddes. This has been impressive.
Efficiency right now is what's setting her apart. She's just finding ways to get killed.
She's someone that last year as a freshman in the COVID season really stood out as a big part of this Indiana team.
Yeah, she's definitely had an impact this year, and as a middle blocker, a young one at that, she's done a great job. Her and Elle Hillers are two of the sophomore middle blockers.
For the whole game.
Geddes, both nets at the nets. Indiana will send it over as Geddes finds the hole and puts it in.
More action from Megan Miller. Roll shot. Thomas Alara can't get there in time. Point Hoosiers.
20-12, Illinois here in the third. Cooney plays that one. Brown down to pop it up for Terry, who has it swatted. Getting the contact there was Colheed.
Went to the NCAA tournament last year with High Point in North Carolina before transferring into the Big Ten. Right side and the freshman Krause. Morgan Geddes gives it a try, and a monstrous skill by Geddes. Hames couldn't dig it out.
Indiana has really looked competitive here to start. Perfect set, perfect kill. Again, I mentioned it, can't let him pull away.
Hayworth. Good dig by Rodriguez. Saris rejected.
Wow.
Cradle play by Geddes. How did she find that one?
Wow. Ends with Geddes.
238. What a dig by Hayworth. Thought for sure that hit the ground. Kathy, an awkward looking kill, and then the block by Geddes and Coley turning away Batenhorst.
Indiana gonna have to go on a run of their own here. Brown serving, Hayworth setting up. Geddes keeps it in bounds for the kill. Morgan Geddes.
Cross court, doing a great job, being 6'5", a little bit tougher for her to move around. Indiana with a little bit more of a versatile lineup and kind of small ball, and it's working very well.
Match of the season, it's senior day, and you can really feel that energy from the Indiana team. Rami to serve. As it's almost an overpass, but it's kept down. Adina Schmidt with the attack, but Sarami digs it out. And it will be sent over by Morgan Geddes, and she hugs the line and gets the point there.
Terwilliger into serve for Purdue. Great swing to the back corner. Big swing there by Geddes, finds the floor.
Saris underneath it. Right side, Geddes bounces it in front of Shibata.
Ooh. Hayworth digs that one out. And a great block. This one stays inbounds. So Kuzlar and Severino combining for it for the Cougars.
It's right there.
Here you'll see it again.
Great block there.
Attacker is still struggling to get anything going on that near side.
They're going to switch it up, and it's a kill for Geddes. Going down that line. Through the middle comes Geddes. Blocker roll due to the injury from Kaylee Ramelsberg.
Savannah Colheed on the serve. And straight down.
Now comes right here. See it coming off Grimshaw. And just right in a perfect position.
We showed you Maddie Saris, what she can do on the pin. She starts at the service line. And this time Iowa returns it, but a big block up at the net. There's the freshman.
Alonzo Corsellis, knowing this ball was going to the opposite side, she anticipated it, took an early.
So set 2 begins with a tape buzzer. Sarame up to get it. And Micah Hancock, a couple of kills. The service ace won it. And a free ball chance for Indiana to start the second set. And down the middle, it's Geddes, and she scores again.
They have done exactly that. Geddes has done a great job of making herself available in quick transition plays. She's getting all the way back. She's able to place it perfectly right down the sideline.
Oh, Geddes all kept up with the face in the back for Vanderwide. And Geddes right back to that back corner for another kill, her 6th of the night.
Is on fire tonight, and this Indiana team has done a great job of controlling the chaos. In free ball situations, they're able to put the ball.
Off the overpass, Geddes, a star with Hayworth tonight.
Started from the serve of Maddie Saris. So much movement on that float serve, and Morgan Geddes did a great job of.
10 years since the last time the Hoosiers beat the Boilermakers, looking to do it again tonight. Sarame digs that one out. You give it over to Saris, cross court. Oh, what a save there by Sarame. Keeps it in play. Purdue now with it. Oh, and a big time block by Geddes.
Incredible block there by Morgan Geddes, but it never would have happened without the incredible pancake dig by Paula Sarame.
And Sarame, one of the more...
The same amount of errors that Purdue has.
Oh, and a big time swing there from Geddes, sending it into 5. Geddes, a big swing there, stays just inside.
So that just shows you how this game is beloved worldwide.
And I mentioned those two Spartans playing together.
And a top kill there by Hayworth, but it was dug up by Michigan State. Now there we go, a strong kill by Morgan Geddes. Geddes coming back for her 2nd game from injury Friday, making her first appearance after going out earlier in the year.
We've seen in the last few plays. There hasn't been a whole lot of work for Sarame, but see her there.
Out of play, out of reach, I should say, from any Michigan State. Wrapping things up here in Bloomington, Indiana. So there's the first serve, and a great kill there by Morgan Geddes. 13 service errors for them as well. Michigan State with 16. Sarame takes that serve. Now on the right side. Good dig there by Yacia. A good block up there up front, and that will do it for the Hoosiers. The Hoosiers win the 5th set, 15-10. They storm the court.
And Hannah Grant at match point sends it away. Will serve for Michigan. Saris. Received by Merzik. Merzik just floated that one right back up tip on the ball there. Ball landed out of bounds, and Indiana retains the point. And this Hoosiers team is rolling on all cylinders right now, Ian. They finally started to find a bit of a rhythm in avoiding the Ambio and Robinson up front with some finesse.
He knows all about the best conference in college volleyball, the Big Ten. Played men's college volleyball at Penn State from 1997 to 2001. Also went to 3 Final Fours as a member of that team.
The Hoosiers put so much spin, you never really know exactly where it's going to go trying to receive it.
Hayworth with 33 aces this season. Good dive by Nunez. Josia keeps it up. Moore just has to get it over, but that's easily blocked. Zuloff had a career-high 7 kills in last week's match against the Spartans in Bloomington. She gets an ace here. Tough reception for Saris. Geddes has to just get it over. What a shot from Morgan Geddes.
Stave off this match point.
Match point for IU. Ashley Zuloff to serve. Swain, far side. Kelly got it over. Zuloff dives. Still up. Josia has one shot to get it over. Somehow she does. Nunez is there. Aslian now to Grace Kelly on the far side. Sarame. Hayworth. Killed, and Indiana wins it. Morgan Geddes.
Megan Vernon, part of the international talent that this Scarlet Knights team has. There's another one for Geddes. Got to go on some kind of run here. It's Gurkovic. And Hayworth for Geddes. Another one for Morgan Geddes, her 11th. It's set point. Hayworth went for the ace. Vernon taps it over, kept alive. Sarame once, and now a free ball sent over. Mills, Hayworth, and Alonzo Corselis. Got to get it over. Humphrey, just barely. Sarame for Geddes. Another one. IU wins set number 2 and give Geddes her 12th.
Morgan Geddes was absolutely money in that second set.
In that loss to Northwestern. Eva Hudson puts that in a tough position. Indiana will have to send it over, and Hudson gets the dig. Back row attack from Hudson. Gives the Hoosiers a free ball. Colvin taps it over. Dug by Paula Sarame, the libero. And now that ball's sailing out and over. Emily Brown dives but cannot save it. Dave Shondell approached Raven Colvin, told her she was going to have to serve for the first time in her career. And she decided she wanted to be the best in the nation. She spent all summer in the gym, making her serve better. Been tough for the Boilermakers today, but still Purdue has the lead as the home team here. And that swing connects for a kill. That was Savannah Colheed. Purdue is 100% in their side out in this set, 8 for 8. Emily Brown dives but cannot keep it alive. She went for the pancake dig instead.
That means she has 8 kills in her last 10 swings with no errors. She's hitting 800 in the last 10 swings. That was a good aggressive kill by Geddes. Of course, IU sports fans will remember her father, also in the Hall of Fame. He was a basketball player, played on an undefeated basketball team back in 1976. So the first ever volleyball player and the first ever father-daughter duo in the IU Athletic Hall of Fame. Really, really cool moment earlier this month for Indiana athletics. As Bram Schreiber back to serve for the Badgers.
And they'll say that one just snuck in. Perfect placement there. Fourth we go.
Beautiful from Morgan Geddes.
To keep them back and forth with number 4 Wisconsin. Orgel, a swing unsuccessful there. Demps denied. The Indiana block coming up big.
And it looks like she's brought that energy to Penn State this year, played really well for the Nittany Lions.
Alonzo Corsell with the roll, dug out by Penn State. And there's the kill from Markley. Excuse me, point Indiana.
Yep. State just so, I mean, they're so off schedule there, and they still have a great opportunity.
So they by no means have it easy for the rest of the way.
No, it feels like, you know, when you just play in the Big Ten, nobody has it easy. It's been so impressive that Ohio State has been able to rattle off 14 wins in 15 matches. Credit in the world to Ohio State. They are just playing phenomenal volleyball.
Back set to Geddes, and she gets it down for the kill. Second set, and once again, you just see she comes in with so much power. Nothing anybody.
Currently number 5 in the Big Ten for kills. Really impressive numbers. Another swing there from Hayworth. Schaffmaster back out to Wennis on the outside. Picked up there. Hayworth back out to Saris, and she's, oh, excuse me. That was Morgan Geddes.
3 points or fewer, proving that Indiana is able to keep up in those intense matches. We'll see if Indiana can redeem themselves here in the last set. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Giselle. And to stop the bleeding for Indiana, another look at that free ball for Geddes.
She hit that one from the middle of the court as well. Some perfect placement.
Thomas Ilara blocked at the net. Kaylee Ramelsberg and Desiree Becker both combining for 16 kills. Another big swing controlled by the Wildcats. Sends it right back over, not able to get it. That one's dug out by Miller. A big swing dug out by Saris. Geddes, another big swing, and it stays in.
Double-digit kills. She's been pretty accurate with them as well.
Hayworth sends it over to Maddie Saris with a big swing. Oh, what a pancake dig there coming from Greg Gosnell. Oh my goodness, Morgan Geddes.
Completing that 8th point, and what?
I mean,
the
look
adjustment
at this.
by Geddes to find the gap had Megan Miller.
And they're doing it again here. You wonder how good they can get with all these players still being very young. Here, and there's a tip for the kill. Raider trying to get it to match point. In the middle. They keep it up. Raider in a lunge to her right to keep the ball alive. Ramelsberg got blocked by Powell in the middle. Gonzalez coming back the other way. Gonzalez, but a block by the 2 local products, Ramelsberg and Geddes.
Both Kenzie Daphne and Cameron Hayworth are great at serving. Here's Geddes. That was a powerful strike. And Illinois is trying to do exactly that. Here are the Illini. Bumped up in the air for Geddes. And that's going to be inbounds. Another big point for Illinois to continue on this 5-point lead. Maddie Saris gets this over. Gosnell getting it to Hayworth. Now to Geddes. And Geddes
having very much success on that outside hitter position.
Khalid to serve. Soft guide over the nets. Indiana corrals it. And Geddes, another perfectly placed ball. Powerful kill by Morgan Geddes.
preseason Big South Defensive Player of the Year after an incredible season, and there's Morgan Geddes.
And Geddes is experienced, she's a senior, as it'll be Audrey Crowder with the serve. And it's gonna set up Geddes. And here's Audrey Crowder to serve for Southern Indiana. To Alonzo Corsellas, Vickers tries a spike. It's knocked away. A try from the other side. It's Morgan Geddes, and it's in play. Hayworth again. Bednar blocked by Morgan Geddes. Hoosiers in the third set. And it'll be Weber to serve, and Geddes spikes it home right out of the timeout. Boy, it was absolutely packed here at Wilkinson Hall yesterday. Bednar comes up short.
Cameron Hayworth, Maddie Saris, Morgan Geddes, Savannah Colheed Company, and a lot of great newcomers as once again Morgan Geddes.
No challenge in front of her, no defense at the net from Radford, and Ramelsburg is going to do that 10 out of 10 times.
Over 700 kills in her collegiate career. That one's dug out by Lopez. Hayworth finds Saris, looking to just tip it over, and it goes back to the other side. Saris again from the left side, blocked again at the net. Hayworth on the set attack! On the heels.
Well-placed serve by Alonzo Corsellas, and it leads to Geddes picking up the kill. Another well-placed serve. This one, the pass was controlled, and the block gets down. Geddes and Ramelsburg. Moravec passes to Ortega. Buettner blocked. Now over to Urquhart. Geddes on the outside. Tipped at the net, kept alive by Moravec. Over to Geddes on the outside, blocked. Nice little rally going here. Over to Geddes again. She powers it right through Dennis. An impressive kill by Morgan Geddes. Wins the rally for the Hoosiers.
Piece up the middle for Indiana today. Here she comes from the outside towards the middle, going.
Morgan Geddes serving for the Hoosiers. Mateo tries a set attack of her own, and the Hoosiers get it over for the point. The freshman from Cincinnati gets the serve over, blocked, and the Hoosiers get the point.
Tough serve there by Hayworth, one of the best in the league, and the big block. Geddes right there to shut down the right side swing for the Huskers.
And it's a big time right side attacker for Nebraska.
System on the slide. Allen just tips it over. And Indiana not afraid to take a rips. Geddes with the kill.
This time what we're seeing is Nebraska serving to zone 1. Indiana moving number 3 out of the serve-receive pattern.
Geddes. Boy, she just fires it away. Boy, does she have a live arm.
Take a look at this nice pass. Not only does she pass the ball, but then she rips it down.
Coverage, Choboy bump set, and Beeson is blocked right into the double block.
Court and backcourt, it frustrates the heck out of hitters, and that's what you're seeing here. But you can do something with that ball. You just got to get your feet to the ball quickly. That time the approach was too deep. Really tough ball to handle.
Geddes with the angle.
Purdue had a very brief 3-point lead at the media timeout. And close this entire set. Lisa Lopez with a dig for Indiana. And Skimmerhorn. Another tough one at libero for Purdue. And Chacoin blocks. Colheed gives Indiana the lead.
In the room that can get this ball is Chloe Chacoin coming out of the back row because of how difficult this set is. They bring in 2 big blockers and get hands up right next to each other.
Murray really hasn't left the court at all because she's basically a 6 rotation player for the Wolverines. As you see, she digs that one out right there. She's a steady passer, leads by example, one of the most experienced players on the team. Guys, back up to you.
Thanks, Amanda. And an inch of space for the Hoosiers coming down the stretch here in set number 2.
To be able to limit points in this set and capture the momentum.
Sarah Sue Morbitzer on the serve, and Indiana gets a kill right off the bat. Rader will serve once again with her team trailing by just 1. And a kill made right there by Morgan Geddes. And they set it up, and getting the kill right there is Morgan Geddes. Blondot digs that one out. And they set one up, and finishing the play off there, Morgan Geddes on the kill once again. Again, Rader serves. Hayworth sets it up. And the kill finished off by Morgan Geddes.
And we talked to him at Serve and Pass this morning. And first ball taken by the setter Hayworth. So off of the bump set, Geddes puts that down.
Oh, that's a great high swing, too. You want to hit those balls along the edges. Yeah.
A record viewership number with all that was going on. People are craving college volleyball right now. Morgan Geddes for Indiana. How about you, Cher?
Of course.
You think Hayworth's number 2?
I think Hayworth, I mean, I don't like to rank everyone because, you know, we got 10 matches left. But who I like to watch Cameron Hayworth.
Well, Melanie Schaffmaster's in that conversation at Minnesota. Mac Pedraza at Penn State.
Oh, we got a lot of great setters in this conference, no doubt.
2 setters at Wisconsin.
Yeah, right.
And there's Geddes with the solo for Indiana. This would flip the record to above 500 in the Big Ten to start the second half. Off the overpass, it's Geddes.
Rousseau still at the service line for the Cats. Alonzo Corsellis. Hayworth flings it far side. Kept up by Northwestern. Rousseau. Chin floats it over. Gary now. Geddes. Bams one over. And Indiana.
But it's those type of rotations. Ones like this, where you have 3 hitters in the front row. With that rotation, it's now a
Western block there, but just unlucky bounce for the Cats. Stinson to Rousseau, far side to Randorf, but didn't have the height on it to get it over the net.
In her last couple of matches, you go back to that match against Michigan, she had no kill.
Geddes has only started 9 matches this year, but she's really starting to find her form that she had for most of last year, and there she is again. Chemistry and timing is so important in this sport. And if you're off by a sliver, it'll cost you. Kinkilla sends it into the corner. Hayworth, big jumping set, and Geddes puts it down with authority. And she only had 6 in all of that 5. Here's Hayworth with that booming serve, nearly an ace. And nice dig from Hayworth. And then a block. Solo rejection from Geddes. She's doing it on both sides now.
But there you see her quickly off the bench and quickly making her presence felt this time on the defense.
Important, but above the net, that camera, that's got to be intact. Hayworth, another monster serve. And it's a block for the Hoosiers. And everything going the way of Indiana now. Colheed and Geddes.
Of the day for Indiana. I mean, man, they timed that one up well and nobody home.
How about this? For all the fifth-year seniors, Askerkovich gets on the slide but gets it blocked by Geddes. Fifth-year players using their COVID-19 waiver granted by the NCAA. The way they're setting up their block, it's tough to get it through right now. Rutgers try to get it designed for Kinkilla. And instead, Indiana counter punches and Morgan Geddes puts down her 16th kill of the night. Really, nobody outside of Purdue has had an easy win here inside Jersey Mike's Arena this year. Hey, you are made to work for your money. But they get a block there from Geddes, and that brings Indiana to 7 match points.
Recorded for Chelsea Thorpe.
Blondot serves again.
Hayworth up left side for Geddes. Gets a kill there. Hayworth's a tough one to cover in the serve receive as they have the same problem on that one. Hayworth comes back to set up Geddes. Geddes, who's had a nice start.
Close enough for a review of that one, though. That was clearly in.
Serve for Hayworth. It's in play, and then the spike attempt, it's blocked. Hayworth will serve to the back row. Nair. And now Geddes fires it home. Right at the back of the court here in the second set.
A great job by Geddes.
A very heavy Indiana crowd, and obviously it's hard to tell as well with similar colors. As Geddes will find the back of the court.
Skylar Gray to take for Minnesota. Well dug out by her again, but the block, Cole Heed and Geddes combine, and Indiana. Set for Landfair again. That one takes a touch, kept up for the Hoosiers through Geddes, who finds space.
The ground, that time it came back to bite her.
Rohrbach will serve this one up. Corsellis, Hayworth, Geddes. No mistake about it by Morgan Geddes. She fired that one right at Ava Rohrbach. Cameron Hayworth, vicious serve. Blocked at the net, still up. Schnitта had it blocked at the net. IU sets up Hayworth across the floor to Geddes. Morgan Geddes with a vicious kill. And it will be Alonzo Corsellis to serve. She'll get this one over. Morrissey, a bit of a mishit there. Schnitta! We've seen her do that all game long, but this time IU blocked it straight down.
For Indiana, Savannah Colheed steps back behind the service line. Franklin had a little trouble handling that serve. Now she'll just send it across, free ball Indiana. And they put it away.
And a great set here off the jump right now, and she just, it throws a fastball essentially that just dies.
And that set up Morgan Geddes for...
Well, and the Badgers usually do not have a difficult time in serve receive, but that...
Kulig now with the serve. Going across to Geddes. Dug out nicely by Hold'em. Now to Leah Moore. Geddes one more time, and she gets it that one.
And why not to watch some Big Ten volleyball?
Alonzo Corsellis now. Meisner. Moore blocked up front. Moore once again going to the back line this time. And it's going to be finished up from Geddes with the kill here in East Lansing. Alonzo Corsellis going for Leah Moore as the Spartans, and again, that's 3 blocks in a row for Indiana. Hold'em now over to Gary. Now going to the far side, and a point for Indiana. Morgan Geddes was there with the kill. Needing to create some momentum quick. Battle at the front net. Cross attack dug out by Osea. Here's Hold'em. Tipped over, and Hold'em gets it again. Meisner now over to Kelly. And it's going to be a point for Indiana, back and forth, but nonetheless, in that back and forth rally for Indiana.
Number 3, Alonzo Corsellis is up to serve for Indiana. That is a block for number 16 and 50 for Indiana. Point Indiana. That's another kill for number 16, Geddes, point Indiana.
Number 22, Isa Lopez receives the ball. Back row attack from Kendall Murray gets blocked, and that is a point, Indiana.
It's a great pass for Cochran.
Burke on the joust is not able to get the ball over, and that is a point, Indiana.
Way above the net.
Delaney Maple in the game for Indiana. She sets that one. And a cross-court kill from Morgan Geddes. That's got to feel good.
Want to be shut out.
That was Maddie Sell and Avery Tatum on the block. Another slide for Ball State. Indiana getting hands on it this time. Geddes gets a kill. And the senior plus coming in and making an impact. Well, you can play volleyball with your foot, so you can play it with your head as well.
Yeah.
Hayworth, back row attack, and Geddes with a huge swing. And her team pumping her up.
Another night where she's closing in on a kill block double-double. Probably won't get there if Wisconsin can close this out. And Maple dug over the top by Franklin. Orgel through a double block. Gary's right there. And Goochtikin over her head. Orgel blocks.
Sell at the service line again. 2-2. And Batenhorst digs this one out. Set. And a slam stuffed at the net. It's kept up by USC. Overpass goes over. Dugout Tatum. Here's Hayworth over far side. Geddes finds the floor. And Indiana takes the lead. It's 3-2.
And usually she's good for a couple of service aces a game.
Throws it high up into the air. Dugout overpass, tapped to the floor. Geddes can't keep it up. Batenhorst tapped Tatum. Hayworth forward set. Geddes slams it home. Tie game.
And Geddes does find the line. Morgan Geddes, the fifth-year senior out of Grove City.
We want to have that many in that short of amount of time.
It has been a problem for Indiana all year. Second most service errors in the Big Ten. Cross court from Geddes found the hole.
Is in left back over there. Riley Rader's in middle, and she might be pretty good at defense, but she's not the libero that Olivia Hasbrook is and that Emmy Selman expected to be there. So that's.
Yeah, she went for speed versus height on the jump, and Ohio State was ready. Up 3-2. Line dot flying downhill and blocked back. Well done by the Hoosiers.
Was swinging hard at that ball. Like I said earlier, sometimes when you hit the ball hard, it comes back even harder. And Londa was swinging for high hands.
OSU up to 13 blocks for the match. Geddes got it through that time.